Hey, what's up, guys? Before we start this educational commentary, I just wanted to let you guys know that Red Bull put me on a list with a bunch of other Fortnite streamers, and basically they're doing a vote for the best Fortnite streamer. Now, I know that it's going to be pretty difficult for us to be number one on the list because we don't have as big of a following as, let's say, somebody like Ninja or Dakota's. However, we are currently number 3 on the list with nearly 20,000 votes by the time I recorded this, and you guys can actually go vote for me. Even if we don't win this, it would be nice to see just how strong the Cypherhood community is and show the community that we have a strong, loyal fan base. So the link will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can vote from your phone, from your computer, from Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, whatever browser you have, you can vote. Go vote for me, guys, if you want to see me succeed. Thank you guys so much, and let's get right into the commentary. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cypher from CypherPK.com, and today I'm bringing you a very special educational commentary using Fortnite's new replay feature. We can pause, rewind, and get different angles during a complete gameplay, and I'm going to do an educational commentary on this 13-kill win that we got landing in Salty Springs. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I can show you guys different aspects and different angles that I can't show when I'm doing a live commentary. These do take a little more time and work to put together, and I'm going to get better at them as time goes on, as I understand the mechanics of the replay feature and I know what to look for. But I'm really excited to bring this to the table and really up the educational commentaries to a whole new level. And if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. And thank you so much for 200,000 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Okay, so we're landing in Salty Springs. I'm gonna focus on every fight. I'm going to give you guys different angles and see if I can give you guys some extra tips that you might not see or I might not be able to show you during a regular gameplay. So right off the bat, we're going to land at this house. I usually like to land at this house because it's more in the corner of Salty and it's harder to get pinched, because usually people who land at the gas station won't really be pushing up in your direction. So there wasn't a chest on the roof. We immediately went to the bottom floor and we started hitting all the one-hit furniture to get some extra wood. This is extremely important early game to be hitting these furniture, because even though it only gives you like a few pieces of wood per hit, if you clear a house, you can come out with 100+ wood, which will give you enough wood early game to get into a few fights here and there. And you'll be able to outbuild people who aren't doing this because they'll barely have any wood at all or any materials at all this early in the game. So right off the bat, we do have a pistol, we have a big shield, and we have a slurp. So it's good that we got the shields. However, a gray pistol isn't going to be really a good gun to have in close quarter combat. So we'll see what we can do. I'm pretty sure early in the match I run into somebody who's using a shotgun, and I have to use building and angling to try to beat them. And I'm about to show you this fight that's coming up right now as I'm exiting this house. So we cleared up the house. We're moving towards this guy, this Plaggy Shots guy. He's got an AR, he's got a shotgun, and he's got full shields. So right when we see him, we jump, we take some shots. We're going to use this tree as line of sight. He's already swapped to his shotgun, and we're going to try our best to get some shots into him while making it extremely difficult for him to hit us by using this tree as line of sight. Now, we haven't built anything yet, but as I turn the corner, he lands a really good shot on me with the tactical shotgun. We have a Magnum and we have a gray pistol. So this isn't the best situation to be in. He does have the advantage. He had more shields, and also he has a shotgun in a close quarter fight like this. But we are going to try to use building and this angle to our advantage. I try to take a clean shot at him. I missed that shot. I'm running around this tree, trying to disorient him, trying to make it hard for him to hit me. Immediately, I jump up. He tries to place a ramp. He does end up placing a ramp underneath me, but I put 2 walls right here to cut the angles off. And now I'm just trying to make it difficult for him to shoot me. So I'm coming up here. I'm taking high ground. I'm peeking right here. He's doing a poor job of positioning himself. And I'm able to get a quick shot on him right here, and a couple more shots right here as he's coming up. So right now, because of this building and because of the angles that I took behind the tree, I was able to regain control of the fight and take some really good shots at him. Right here, I swap to my Magnum. I go for a shot, and I finish him off. So even though he had every advantage in that fight, he had the AR, he had the, more shield, and he had a shotgun in a close quarter fight, we still didn't give up. We were able to make this work in our favor by using proper line of sight with the tree and using proper building with the materials that we got from the house from breaking those furniture to regain control of the fight and come out on top. Right here, I'm going to bandage to 75. I'm going to pop a slurp. I already popped a mini. So basically, I'm going to be back up at 150 health. And now I have an AR and a shotgun. So I'm in a much better situation. It's still gray weapons, but it's much better than where I was, 30 seconds ago. I hear some shots off in the distance. I see someone over there. And I'm going to be working my way towards that fight to try to finish off whoever I need to finish off. I'm cutting these trees down because I just used some materials and I need more materials for this fight because I see this guy's in a 1-by-1. I come up close to the house, 2 ramps. Then I use the rooftop. I come over the top. I spot this guy. I jump up, shotgun him, and he has a chug jug for me. Now right here, I upgrade my shotgun. I have a chug jug. I actually have double shotguns with the green tactical and the green pump. And I've got some extra shields. So the thing about chug jugs, typically I will use them instantly, but since we're still early in the match, I might be able to find a bigger shield or a slurp so that I can save the chug jug for a future fight. We're going to speed this up a little bit, and this is what I like about this feature. When things get slow, we can always speed things up, get to where we need to get. And look, right here, I found a big shield, so now I don't have to use my chug jug. I'm glad I held on to it. I'm moving through, cutting some materials, going through, and at this point I think I do spot somebody over here, so I'm going to slow things down. I hear somebody in this house, I believe, or maybe I don't. I'm not entirely sure, but right now I'm still trying to collect more materials so I can be ready for some fights. Okay, so we're leaving Salty Springs. We're going up top. We're going to check this area out. There's usually chests here. There's usually a few houses that are unlooted. I think they are looted this time around. So it's important early game that you collect a lot of wood so you can get into early fights and outbuild your opponent. A big advantage you can have over your opponents is having the extra material to go the long run when it comes to building fights. I think I lost the audio right here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so the game was just alt tab. That's why the audio was gone. So we're moving through. We're moving this at 4x speed. Trying to locate somebody. But as you can see, I'm going from tree to tree. I'm cutting down pretty much every single tree on my way out because I want to have the materials. And this is something people forget to do. Once they feel comfortable, they stop cutting trees down. But as you can see, I'm pretty much collecting wood the entire time. I wish I could see how many materials I have, but I don't think that is something that is currently available in this mode. So I spot somebody over here. I come back around. I hear them walking. I see them running around this angle. As soon as I see them, I'm going to immediately put a ramp and a wall so I can have a better angle at shooting them, make it harder for them to shoot me. So right here, I hit him for a shotgun, and then I follow up from the pump to semi-auto shotgun, and I kill him. It was really hard for him to hit me. I'm pretty sure he took a shot, but he missed. It's important that you react to situations quickly, and when you spot somebody, a simple wall and a ramp can give you that much more of an advantage against somebody who's either not building or not ready to build. So that was a clean kill. The most important aspect for me isn't to kill people, but it's to kill them with taking as little damage as possible. Some people, they focus so much on the victory of killing somebody, but they don't realize that it's not just about killing people. It's also about making sure that they don't take any shields off of you. Because if you kill somebody and they take all your shields off, the next person who runs into you is going to have an easier time killing you. And that's when you get pinched and cleaned up. So we're moving around. I like how it shows where people are, and I really, really like that it outlines them. We don't see this guy back here. I'm pretty sure he sees us, so he's moving. He might be moving towards us. I'm not sure if he's going to take a shot here or not, but we'll see what happens if he does. So in this situation, I just don't have the angle to see him, and he might have thought I was in there. He's still coming to look for me. At this point, he does see me. He takes a shot. Look what happens here. Look at this situation. This guy has the jump on us, but let's see how fast we react to getting shot and how fast we locate our opponents in this situation. So shots are off immediately. Walls are placed. Immediately walls are placed. There was not a second after his first shot where I wasn't ready to build and place walls. You have to be able to react to the situation quickly. Don't try to locate them first. Wherever you hear the shots coming from, wrap yourself around with the wall, then assess the situation, and then go for the kill. So at this point, this guy is shooting. I'm moving to the side. I'm building ramps and walls to make it harder for him to push me. I see that he's building up. But at this point, I don't want to push into the tree. If you ever fought near trees, especially when you're high up into them, it's extremely difficult to get things going. So at this point, I start shooting the tree down so that when I do push him, I have an easier time pushing him without the tree obstructing my vision. So once the tree is down, I start going up, right? I jump over the top. I take a quick shotgun shot on him. He's dead. You see how we held the angle and we put walls on our ramps? I'm going to go freeform right here while I heal up. You see how we held the angle and we put walls on our ramps? We made it harder for him. Like from this angle, you can see that it was pretty difficult for him to even shoot us down because we had these walls protecting the ramp all the way through. So if he tried to shoot us down, it was going to be very difficult. I think right there I took an accidental shot, or maybe I was explaining something on stream with the pump shotgun. But let's go back into third person view and let us fast forward to our next fight. Yeah, I think I was testing some things with a shotgun because, as you guys know, they made some changes with the way weapon swapping works. So we're still getting some wood. I'm not too sure how many materials I have right now. I do know that there's somebody right there, and they start shooting at me with a scar. I immediately turn around and start building ramps. Now, this isn't the best angle for me. As you can see, these ramps are building extremely low. Luckily for me, though, this guy's aim wasn't that great, and he was missing most of his shots. But we're moving towards him. We start building up. He's throwing some nades. So here's the thing. Like, he threw nades, right? I assumed that he might have knocked down my ramps. I don't want to keep building up and then potentially take fall damage. So I reset down here and started building towards him. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. Let's go back to 2.75. I started building towards him. Now, I threw down an impulse grenade right here. I threw down an impulse grenade, as you can see, and I go flying up. Now, I jumped straight up because I saw him building ramps, and I didn't want to hit into his ramp. However, I realized that I wasn't going to make this jump. So I quickly adjusted to the situation. I realized that I can place a floor right here, and I'm going to go 0.5 here so that we can really see this fight. I'm going to place a floor right here to catch myself in this situation. So I place a floor to catch myself. I place another floor, and I turn around, and now I have a really good angle at shooting him, even though he has a good angle too, but he doesn't even realize that I snuck by right here. I jump up, take a shot, hit him for 33, and then I shoot the bottom of his floors, which knocks him down. He lands over there, and then I finish him off with the AR. So impulse grenade play was well executed. You have to be able to adjust on the fly right there. We were able to adjust when we realized that we weren't going to make the jump, but you got to have that building mentality and understand where you can place floors to catch yourself. And we place a floor to catch ourselves. So we're going to keep fast forwarding. I think there's somebody up ahead. I do believe we spot them here, but I'm not too sure. I'm looking around to try to locate some people. As the storm closes, I think I do locate somebody. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we located somebody here back where we were fighting. We're taking some shots at her as she's moving, but she's doing a good job protecting herself. Now, instantly, we're getting shot by another guy. So now we're in a pretty tricky situation. The storm is closing. We're not too far away from the circle. We did get hit here. However, we acted rather quickly and put some floors down as soon as we got shot at. So now I'm moving towards this guy. I'm also making sure I keep an eye on her. So now I know this guy's right here. I know she's over there. So we're in a little bit of a triangle here, but we got to make a decision. Like, who are we going to focus? Now, she's not shooting back at me. This guy's shooting at me. So what I do is I use this wall right here that's already pre-built. I use this wall, and I know that guy's not going to be able to hit me. So I crouch right here, and I take some clean shots on her and try to get some more hits into her before the circle closes. Now, at this point, this guy is waiting for me right here. She's in the storm. She's moving forward. She got hit a few times. I'm not entirely sure how much health she has, but I know she's probably going to try to pop some minis. So we're going up on this guy. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know what his plan was, but he might have just disconnected. This guy now is shooting at us, but he's so far away, and I can tell he's far away because of how loud the shots are. I'm pretty sure I just put a wall up and I ignore that guy. I'll pop a mini right here to get my health back. She's over here sitting waiting, and now my next move is going to be to take her out. The reason why I'm not too worried about that guy is because I could tell that he was shooting from far away. This is her throwing some nades. Now at this point, I want to move towards her to avoid her nades. She pops out. She throws a nade underneath me, but I threw an impulse grenade, and now I'm flying towards her. I take a shot as I'm landing. I take a very clean shot, take off all her shields and her health. I jump up again. And the reason why I'm giving up this angle is because I know that she's extremely weak, and it'll be easier for me to hit the shot here while I'm up like this from this angle. So I jump up, And let's just, you know, for the sake of this looking cool, let's do some slow motion action right here. All right, didn't look as cool as I thought it would, but yep, we got the clean kill. And again, I'm not worried about that guy. He could be pushing me now for all I know, but I could hear that his shots were coming from so far away that for me it wasn't worth pursuing. Now I'm popping a chug jug. Okay, there's 9 people left. A chug jug can give you 100 shield, 100 health, right? However, I think personally, if you can get 50 shield out of it, you should use it, especially if you have like med kits and mini shields to replace the chug jug. Just because when it's late game, you're gonna need every single bit of shield you can get, and most likely you're not gonna be able to really pop a chug jug if you're going against somebody who's good. They're not gonna allow you to be idle for 15 seconds. Right here, we grab a trap, we start moving around. 8 players left. We're hunting for some players. I believe at this point we have like maybe 8 kills, and we end up finishing with 13. So we killed the last 6 enemies, I believe. It's either the last 6 or the last 5 enemies. We end up killing them. So this is like some good late game examples of how to kind of, you know, stay on top of the enemies late game and know where to locate them and finish them off. Right there, we're looking at the vending machine, but to be honest with you, vending machine is not that good in solo. The materials are always going to be more favorable to keep over the vending machine. So right now we're moving in. We're going to the circle. If you notice the way I play on the map, I don't know if I can open the map in this game mode, but if you notice the way I play, I typically stay around the edge of the circle, mainly because a lot of people are around the edge coming into the safe zone, and that's kind of where they want to hide, and that's where I find most of my fights. People towards the center, they're either camping or they're in 1x1s, so it's a bit harder to find people towards the center. But around the edge, you find more people. So right now, we see somebody. We're going to slow this down. We see somebody, and I spotted him. He spotted me. I'm building a 1x1. I have a boogie bomb. I throw the boogie bomb. However, I didn't realize that he was like down underneath. So, but I do hit him, right? I do actually hit him with the boogie bomb. So I start moving towards him. By the time I get to him, I think the boogie bomb is about to expire. I missed his shotgun shot. They changed the way peeking works. Like, as you can see, like I was actually pretty far over, but somehow the shotgun shot hit the corner of the wall. You have to peek a lot harder now with the recent update to actually get your shot off, and it's something that I'll just have to adjust to. So I missed my shotgun shot, but I hit him a couple times with the AR. He starts flying up. At this point, like, this was a really bad decision, especially because he's flying up. He could have at least built walls up to prevent me from shooting him as he was getting to the jump pad, but he thought the jump pad would save him. It didn't save him. He ended up dying. Very comical death. He's dead. Again, there were 7 people left. There were 6 enemies left. Now there's 5 enemies left. I'm pretty sure we kill these last 5 guys. So let's fast forward. Let's see what we can do here. So right here, I'm chilling out a bit, just trying to locate somebody and then use my jump pad to go push towards them. Pretty sure I locate someone over here. Actually, there's 2 people over here, but I think I only saw this one guy. So I'm taking some shots. I don't actually hit this guy. He seems like a scrub though. I see he has the crossbow out, and it was a very easy finish. So there's that guy. He's done. But even though he seemed like a scrub, we still had to make sure that we took the high ground before shooting him to get better angles. Now right here, I hear this chick. She's like breaking through this wall. She was also kind of questionable, her skill set. We just waited outside with the shotgun, and she instantly got lasered in the head for 200 damage. She's dead. Now there's 3 enemies left. So there was 6, 5, 4, 3. So we're cleaning up pretty much everybody at this point. So I'm working my way back towards the launch pad because I want to use it to reposition myself and to push towards people. A launch pad late game can be extremely useful. You can use it defensively, offensively. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. There's a jelly belly guy pushing here. I see this guy over here. I actually see him in the I think I end up seeing him in the bush. I'm not too sure. Let's slow this down a little bit. Go into real time. So I'm building up so I can get a better height advantage. I'm in the center, kind of close to the center. I hear nades being thrown. These 2 guys are both hiding from me, both camping, waiting to get the jump on me. I'm holding this high ground. I'm peeking. I end up spotting this guy, I believe. I do end up spotting him, so I go over the top, land right behind him. He has no idea what's coming for him. He's just sitting there, and we shotgun him in the face. So these guys, they're playing scared, right? A lot of people are like, oh, you know, I get the top 5, I get the top 10, but I can't finish. You can't be playing scared. You got to be playing exactly how I'm playing. You got to be looking for kills. You got to be positioning yourself well, and you got to just eliminate the enemies. The reason why there are these last few guys are like questionable, they're not that good, is because I killed all the good players who were trying to play the way I was playing. I went hunting for them. That's how you get better. You hunt the good players, and then the guys who are still new or they're playing scared, they're left for you to finish the game out. That's how you finish the game out. So you got to go hunt them, because if you don't go hunting for the good players will hunt these guys. Then the good players will have these guys loot, and then when they have these guys loot, they'll have a better chance at killing you. All right. At this point, I'm looking for this guy. I spot him. I think I do end up spotting him. But first thing, I try to take this tree down because I think he's around the tree. I don't like being around trees. It obstructs your vision and it makes it really hard to see. We do end up seeing this guy in the bush. I build a little ramp just in case, and then I take him out with some headshots. Three scar headshots, and he's dead. Now, this is the last guy, and I can tell this guy's, he's building and stuff. I think he had like a little bit of a better fight. I popped a slurp right here just because it's the last fight, so you might as well pop what you have and take it from there, and start pushing forward. So it's the last fight. I start pushing up. I get high ground. You see how he's not building yet? He sees me doing all this stuff, and he just now decides to build. He hasn't shot at my ramps. He hasn't built towards me. So at this point, it becomes a lot harder for him to actually do anything. So we get some shots here on him. 1, 2, 3. He starts pushing up. This angle is terrible, right? You never want to push directly up to somebody else's ramp. You want to push higher than the ramp, so while you're pushing, they can't shoot you. But the way this guy was pushing, he was just pushing straight up. There was no way he was going to be able to come out of this alive, especially after getting hit. He needed to react a lot sooner. So we ended up shotgunning him here. We ducked behind our ramp, ended up jumping up, shotgunning him again. That's game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this educational commentary featuring the replay system. I know the talent that we went against in this game wasn't that high. There was only a couple good players. However, this is just the first episode using this replay feature. I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of good games. The reason why I don't have like a really solid game against some really good players is because the servers have been down for the past like 30 hours. So I didn't have a chance to really play that many games. But I hope you guys enjoyed this educational commentary. I love you guys very much. Thank you guys so much for 200,000 subscribers. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're only watching this on YouTube because this isn't live. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I can't wait to do more of these commentaries. I had a really, really good time with this new replay feature. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Cypher, and I'll see you guys next time.